Hello, I'm Jeremy Ulick. My disability is that I have a verbal processing delay. What that essentially means is that I can't envision anything that's an abstract concept. For example, I can tell what time is by looking at a clock, but in terms of actually feeling time move by, I can't do that. I can't feel 30 minutes because I can't see it. As such, this has resulted in a lot of problems. In addition to not telling time, it's also resulted in me being unable to process a lot of verbal stimuli. If a teacher says a lot of information at once, I won't really be able to process it. As where other kids could be able to hear all the instructions and understand it all, I would still be trying to understand the first thing being said, and would end up completely lost and have no idea what to do, leading to otherwise simple instructions being very hard to understand. It also made it very hard to do math, as there were a lot of abstract concepts that I had trouble comprehending. However, as hard as these disabilities made to accomplish certain things, with the help of counselors, teachers, and my parents, I have been able to figure out certain ways of adapting to these disabilities that I would also like to teach others in order to help manage their disabilities. One major way is by setting alarms during different times. When I have somewhere to go or want to remember something, I set an alarm to let me know how long something is or when I need to do the thing. This way I can get as close as I can to visualizing time as I'm able to. Another important way that I adapt to my disability is writing lists. In order to process information, I sometimes write lists of what I need to get done, or if I don't have time, I just take pictures of the stuff I need to do written on the board. This allows all of the things that I need to do to be laid out in an easy-to-understand visual format that allows me to work at my own pace and comprehend instructions easier. There are also ways that I can be able to calm myself down and not get extremely overwhelmed. One such example is deep breathing. Whenever I get too overwhelmed, I take a small break from what I'm doing and just breathe in and out in order to calm myself down. This allows me to take a step back and fully clear my mind in order to approach a task. In that same area, I also use various meditation techniques in order to handle all the verbal stimuli. I take some time to relax, listen to calming music, walk around and try to let go of all of the stress going on in my head so that way I can be focused and alert enough in order to understand everything I need to get done. As for how I would be able to help others, I would say that the most important thing is to advocate for yourself. My disability isn't something that's immediately visible, the way that a physical disability would be. So the best thing is to let people who might not be aware know that you have these problems and allow them to help us work towards being successful. In conclusion, while my verbal processing delay has caused problems for me, I've been able to adapt to it using certain techniques, and I can help other people with similar problems adapt and grow as well.